It is I, Menace Snowdecker, and welcome back to another YouTube video of Doki Literature Club. The little hops. Look at trouble. No. I want to get those endings with Natsuki. I'm hoping for another good one, so here we go. I want something wonderful on a playground. Something fun in all of the sun with marshmallows oh by the ton. Shedding tears while we play some games. I don't know. Doki, yes. Pink. Bliss. No. Candy. Hopping up it up. How about a kitty? And some chocolate. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. How about some milk? Something fluffy. Maybe a parfait. On a cute little bunny. How about a swimsuit? Yeah, that works fine. Let's skip the suicide, that's not a good thing. I want something a bit kawaii. Something that I hope I don't despise. Something with sugar. And that makes me laugh all the time. Darn. Boop. Boop! Oh, gosh. What if I was to actually write a song based on those lyrics? Good lord. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi Menace, hi Sayori. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. I can't believe you just said no. Come on, dude, it's a snack. Personally, I could easily go for some blue corn tortilla chips right now. I don't know why, they just hit the spot for me, especially when they're salted. Ah, those are good. That's not like you at all. That's what I'm saying. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? Okay, what are you hiding? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I see, so you're using me as a money bag. Not cool. You know I don't like carrying cash. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that leaves the only one option. Did it again. That only leaves the one option. What the heck? My gosh, sounds like a baby. What the heck? Wah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I'm sorry, are you talking like a Tsundere now? Is this a role swap? Wait, where's Natsuki? It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Menace to let me borrow some money. First of all, it's my money. Second of all, you have no right to make me do so in the first place. That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Good advice, good advice, good advice. Yes, 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 yes. And you shouldn't scam people either. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous stunt like that, mischievous little stunt like that. Why am I always skipping words and adding words that aren't there? Why? How many poundings must I give you? Your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got tubes worked into my book. Oh my gosh. Ah! I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. Honestly, I'm enjoying the conversation. Better than yesterday's. There we go. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Oh, mine's not little. Isn't that right, monstrous? Good times. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. What the? Plap. Ow. What? What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. There she is. Little mischievous grin. was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction. Though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy! Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue! Gosh. This is off to a great day. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah. Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Yeah. My gosh, all this giggling. Good lord. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Up! Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? I don't even know how that responds in here. Ooh. 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 Oh. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Demonica, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Demonica isn't in the room. Oh, where could she be then? Ugh. Where's Demonica anyway? Good question. Just Demonica, just Demonica. Demonica, just Demonica. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. No, she's single. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. If all of you were combined, you'd be way more interesting than Demonica. And even as it is right now, you are still more interesting than Demonica. Why? Because she's a frickin' yandere. Or yandere, I'm sorry. I keep saying it like yandere, because I think of all the deer games I tried to play when I was younger. That I never got to finish, sadly. Major bummer. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Hello, Demonica. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Demonica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Demonica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. Yeah, quizzically looking at me because I'm the one she wants. Me and my sweet rear. Did not consent to it. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. Yes, I can do the laughs too. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Demonica. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That is so cool! I got a family member that actually used to play piano. All I could probably do is play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, honestly. I've learned a few tips and tricks over the years to help me play piano if I actually ever had to. You should play something for us, Demonica. That's... Demonica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Sadly, I would. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Menace. You already have let me down multiple times. You're about to make my life a whole lot more miserable. Demonica smiles sweetly. Oh, she may look pretty, but she's no woman. She's a devil! Ah. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I can't stand this giggling. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back into her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Yay, Natsuki! It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah, don't worry, I kept my promise. I pulled the first volume of Parfait Girls out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands and then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. Yeah, if you're gonna borrow a friend's book, at least return it in decent to good condition. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? No, I can't. I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway. Let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. The chapter ended when Minori and Alice found... Demonica! Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. Teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move some stuff around to clean up a little bit. It's all still there. I just had to reorganize it a bit. Ugh. Yeah, sure, the top shelf where the smallest people can't reach. Nice call. Nice call, leader. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez! This is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Got a whole section on here on the right side that's like not even used. Just barely. Also, seeing these books leaning over makes me a little bit sad. Why would you waste it on the top shelf? Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Okay, suit yourself. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? Yes, I do. I mean, I knew it. Look, you know what? Just watch me. Yeah, I'm gonna watch you rise up and then fall on top of me. My body will not enjoy the experience. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Ah! Careful. I know what I'm doing! Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Oh! Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Kaya! The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Wow! What is this? Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it! I don't want your help, okay? You see, she says she doesn't want my help, but secretly, she does. Oh, she does. I'm gonna get a chair, just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. Classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a chair... Oh, computer chair behind it. Okay, that's a bad combination. Those things swivel. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. Exactly! If you're, like, grabbing something, okay, that's fine. But in this case, you're grabbing something and then, like, lifting it because it's heavy. So this is a bad idea. But I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Oosh! Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Aha! There we go. She looks like she's terrified. The lighting even suggests it as well. Suggests. You know what I'm saying. See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. But why? The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself onto the shelf. On the shelf! What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. You frickin' pervert. Show some respect, man. I can almost see up her skirt. How frickin' dare you? Gah, I forced myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes I'll be dead. Hup! Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set. Easily the largest one on the shelf. You know what you could do is you could just, like, look at the other shelf and pretend you're reading books just to make them feel more confident inside themselves. Just saying. That way you don't see anything and you're reading and learning. Heavy. Hey, Menace? I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Let me stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box! But what are you looking at? You're trying to look at my... Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not. I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv! You set me up. You set yourself up. Go away. Make me. Get out. No. But... I'll do it myself. Ah! The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! Ka! The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands, and the books go flying. I got you! Crash. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her arms as her face lands straight onto my chest. Ugh. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. Ugh. She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Gross, gross! Gek! Who says that? Gek. Gek, 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 gek! A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking, you sicko? You're the one who told me to hold the chair. I held the chair. What do you want from me, woman? Or girl, I guess. No, she's more womanly than Demonica is. It's not about the body, it's the mind state. It's how you think. Everything okay over there? I heard a loud noise. Demonica suddenly peers in. Demonica! I like saying Demonica more. See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. Yeah, this is not a time to laugh. We both just got injured. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. I didn't! Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole situation. This whole bizarre situation to Demonica. I've had that happen to me several times. Me getting in trouble for something that's not my fault. There was this girl I knew once, and she joined a live stream and twisted some of my words and convinced the live stream that I was a potential rapist and a pedophile. It took a 28-minute argument between me and the person hosting the stream for us to realize that what she said was straight out of some of our comments that we had back and forth before. And she twisted the words around, and it purposely ended up getting me in trouble. After realizing that, the live streamer told me that I should just straight up block her, so I ended up doing that. It was not a fun day for me. I have stuff like that happen to me all the time, where I get in trouble and it's not my fault and it's a misunderstanding. I hate it so much, I really do. Some people are just jerks. They really are. I didn't do anything, I swear. Yeah, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I tried to be a helpful person. I know, don't worry. Demonica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no! I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. Must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. I've always found that if you hold a book open and use a heavy object and place it on the page, it actually helps. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut and throws it to the floor. Don't treat your book worse. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Aww. Natsuki. Natsuki, are you... No! She's crying! Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No. I don't even care that much. I'm just... having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright. Well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up Volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This'll cheer up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lips quiver. Oh, her lip quivers. I did it again! No! You're really nice to me. Says the person who just tried to get me in trouble for being labeled as a pervert. Jeez. That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. Great, now I'm giggling. It's nothing. Or is it like the tone? Must be the tone. It's nothing. There you go. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up. If you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has a good taste after all. After some time, Demonica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know. Told you. Yeah. I returned to my seat and slipped the book into my bag. Let's get her out of the way. I don't want to see Demonica's name. Hi again, Menace. Hello. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Demonica. Alright, it's pretty good. You've been spending some time with Natsuki, haven't you? You must like her writing style. Yeah. I wouldn't really say it's her writing style that I like, more like her as a person. I think it's a neat way to tell a story. I don't disagree. Natsuki's poems may be cute, but they're also meaningful. I can see why you'd be into the style. Are you saying I like cute things? How dare you imply? I'm a man, after all. No. I guess that means you're not as much a fan of Yuri's poems, then. I wouldn't say that. I kind of like everyone's poems. That's true, but I'm sure you like some more than others, right? Like Yuri's use of complex words and symbolism? Or Sayori's way of expressing happiness or sadness in a more direct way? Okay, so I shouldn't click happiness or sadness then. Okay. Unless I want to get Sayori. You must have some kind of preference, don't you? Not that it's a contest or anything. I was just curious, that's all. But anyway. You want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless... What is that word? Cacophony? Never heard it, never read it, never pronounced it in my life. Oh, these are much longer. Gosh. Of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent. Grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, perceiving. Sine, cosine, tangent. Ah, yes, math terms. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Load you with what? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. Can you stop doing this pose? Please. You know what? I'm not going to get what I want anyway, so I'm just going to ignore. Why must you torment me? I'm sorry if you don't like it. I don't like the pose. Poem's okay. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I'm kind of playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. Yeah, you know what? With all this reading, I might as well just make each episode an hour long. I don't like doing that, but I might as well this time. Just so much in each video. It would take me much longer if I did like 30 minutes or 45. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression or of a feeling. Or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Demonica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Let's just go to Yuri, Sayori, and then Natsuki. Save the best one for last. Are you still mad at me? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday? Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. Again, it's not about the writing, it's just expressing yourself. Good lord. That's not really true. Meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no. Yuri. You might be reading into this a little too much. How could I be so stupid? Acts like one of those bizarre cartoon characters, grabs him by the shirt. Smack! Get a hold of yourself! I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out. And make people hate me. Wouldn't that be better if there was an I between the and make? You know, whatever. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Demonica wants. But it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori. Yuri, please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide to that request. I didn't even get to read her poem. Come on. That's kind of selfish. Oh, I like this one, Menace. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. That's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. What the heck? Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! Yeah. I like things that are happy, and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Menace. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. Oh my gosh, big poems. I pop up my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Huh? It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together, like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. Okay. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle, a starlight. Gosh, my throat's dry. To make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging, digging, scraping, scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They're supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap. Sora, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Demonica taught me a whole lot. I'm sure she did. And I've been really in touch with my feelings lately. I'm getting in touch with my past. I'm seeing a lot of memories flash before my eyes, and not any of them are pleasant. They all end badly. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good. So you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. That can be arranged. At least in this game it can. Not by me, though. By Demonica. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something, before dropping it no more than a week later. So many words. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. The last option. The best option. Here we go. Natsuki. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Urgh. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. Like, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me. Obviously! You think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you, you... Natsuki's face freezes, like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Gosh. Red-faced Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, Menace. Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You did anything terrible, did you? No! Why am I always getting blamed for stuff that's not my fault? Let me check. Over here, yeah, carry the one. No! Into the O to the no, 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 no! I just told her that. My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Demonica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monica sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She skims over it a second time, her smile not fading from her face. I see. At first, I just thought you liked her writing style. But you wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? Tried to, anyways. I mean, not really. In fact, she didn't like your poem a lot the other day, too. Oh. I did it again! I reworded 2 words. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day, too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Menace? Cheating? To this day, the only thing I've cheated on was Five Nights at Freddy's. But I said I was doing that before I recorded the videos. That's a different story. It's Five Nights at Freddy's. They put cheats in the game. You don't put that option in there if you don't want them to use it. Just saying. Speaking of which, I should probably replay that sometime. In the distant future. Or not so distant future, I guess. Make the videos a bit better. You know, just saying. What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. I didn't understand Demonica's joke at all. Anyway. How do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh. You don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hands. Just Demonica, you're just Demonica. Taking all my things, just Demonica. You don't touch my stuff, Miss Demonica. Just Demonica. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Demonica? Of course, I liked it. Ugh! You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. Huh? But Menace wrote this poem. And we're supposed to share with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Menace is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this. Yeah, so you can read it later. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Ugh. Never mind. Well, I guess Natsuki has my poem now. Not that I really planned on keeping it. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Yeah, well, that was my only copy too. Oh, wow. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. What the heck? One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. That was kinda harsh. Was that a jab at Yuri? That felt like a jab at Yuri. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about everyone thinks that doesn't matter. There is a story in there. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Yeah, like mine's eating zombie flesh in Minecraft. I got hooked on the darn stuff. I can't stop. It's just so addicting to me. I could eat that stuff all day. Not in this world, though. In this world, I eat gummies instead. Oh, I didn't know I could do that! I could use the right click on my gamer mouse. And I could hide the wording and not skim over it. Dude, I had no idea! I'm learning stuff! My mouse has a whole lot of buttons on it that I have no idea what they even do, honestly. And every time I think I figured them out, it still surprises me. Something that you're afraid of people finding out. They make fun of you, or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone, and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can relate too. You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow, too, okay? Alright, I will. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so everyone could come sit at the front of the room. How long is this gonna take? Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Story's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. That doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. I'm sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. So we're just putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. This is way too lovey-dovey cutesy for me. I am sorry, but it is. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Demonica? You didn't actually start putting those posters up, did you? Or, well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. You know what? I'm going to just go ahead and end here, because I'm already very close to the hour mark. And I'll pick this up next time. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. Sorry about the cliffhanger. If you liked the video, then give it a like. And if you want to see more of this, subscribe now. And see it next time. Hopefully. And like always, this is Mr. Decker signing off. And I will see you next time. So bye-bye. Have a great day, everybody. Don't forget to smile, because a smile a day goes a long way. And I will see you all right when this picks up next time. Look at them. All you need now is like a smile on everybody's face. That's all you really need now. Bye-bye!